Instagram Reels are currently the absolute best opportunity to quickly grow your Instagram and bring in new followers, leads, and customers for your business. On one of my accounts, a single Instagram Reel pulled in over 7 million views, 233,000 likes, and added over 10,000 new followers from one reel. Now, you might be thinking that's only because my account has a lot of followers, which granted does help. However, a friend of mine, Aaron, also went from 0 to over 10,000 targeted engaged followers on Instagram in just 10 days leveraging Instagram Reels. This is why today I'm going to go over 20 different Instagram Reel ideas that will allow you to grow your business on Instagram and generate new leads, customers, and sales as well. I'm then going to go over a few key tips and tricks you need to know to get the absolute best results with Instagram Reels, as well as how you can easily turn these video ideas into actual reels in just minutes using InVideo's free editor. So stick around for that. You're not going to want to miss any of this. So the first Instagram Reel idea is to tell your brand story. What got you started? What challenges did you face? What struggles have you overcome? What new things have you learned on the journey? Allow people to build a connection with you and understand a bit more behind the scenes of what you're all about. This is less likely to bring in new followers, but to more build a connection with your existing audience, which can help turn them from followers into true fans. Now, the second Instagram Reel idea is to take your followers behind the scenes and show them what's going on with what you're up to. This could be showing them your office space, what you do in a day, what you get up to, or showing a certain process in your business, which could be very interesting to people on Instagram. Now, these surprisingly can help actually gain a ton of followers, as a lot of people may be very, very interested in a certain process or behind the scenes look at your business, especially a very satisfying process, as these things can often go viral on social media. If there's a certain automated process that looks really cool and is seen as satisfying, they can go absolutely crazy viral. Idea number 3 is to create a challenge. Now, this could either be related to your industry or your product specifically, and it could be just something that people follow along with, either to learn something, achieve something, or just some lighthearted fun. For example, if you're a fitness coach, maybe you could go out there and do a challenge where you do a workout every day for 30 days, post it, and other people have to duet it doing that same workout, and then they are going to benefit from it and you are going to build an audience. Number 4, bust some misconceptions about your industry. I'm sure there are a ton of false beliefs about what you do and what happens in your industry. I think that's true for literally every industry. Now, create some different reels busting some of these misconceptions and explaining to people the truth. You could even turn this into a series, which could give you tens, if not hundreds, of different Instagram Reel ideas that you can go and create. Number 5, do a get to know us Instagram Reel, where you go over your team, who they are, what they do, and their different expertises, and maybe a little bit of a fun fact about each person. Number 6 is to create a checklist for different tasks inside of your business. And again, this is sort of along the lines of the processes and documenting that. People can be very interested in how things work behind the scenes, which can allow you to build an audience. This could be whether you're showing how your production line works, how you build a marketing campaign, how you go out there and simply pack your packages. I've seen these go viral on TikTok and Instagram. Number 7, and this is a big one, and it's known as Listicles. So this could be something such as top 10 tools to do this, or top 10 books for this, or top 10 places you must visit. Anything where you're giving away a list of ideas that can be massively valuable to your target audience. And again, these can help you grow very fast on Instagram. They're insane. Not only that, but you're giving away something of value to your audience, which is going to help build a connection. For example, myself as an Instagram expert, I could do a video, top 10 things you must do to grow on Instagram. Number 1, Instagram Reels. Number 8 is a day in the life video. Showcase what you do in a day. Build up some rapport with your audience by showing them what you go through your business, through potentially even your personal life, and so on. People seem to love seeing a behind the scenes look at this, especially if you're up to some interesting stuff. Number 9 is some inspirational quotes. Now, everyone can do with a bit of extra inspiration throughout their day. So go out there, share a quote or a message or something that you've learned that really inspired you and that you think could impact others positively. Number 10, and this is a big one, green screen react to current events. So what you want to do is find an interesting or controversial headline inside of your niche and go out there and create a green screen, and then you're in front of it and you give your opinion on it. Especially if this topic is trending and you've got some inside or expert knowledge knowledge on this, this could go crazy viral for you. Number 11 is user-generated content. So share positive reviews, unboxing of your products, and people simply talking or using your products. These may not quite go as viral unless it's put together really well, but it will help convert your original audience into customers, and this can work really, really effectively, especially if you have that right balance of Instagram Reels for growth and Instagram Reels for sales. Now, number 12 is to create a why you started video, which again can be a mix of motivation and sharing a behind the scenes story of what got you into this business. Number 13 is to respond to frequently asked questions. If you're constantly being asked the same question over and over, create an Instagram reel replying to that question and answering, because chances are if a bunch of people are asking you this, there's 10 or 20 times as many people who are thinking it but haven't gone out of their way to ask it. So if you can create a reel addressing these questions, you should be able to get a lot of interaction on those reels. Now, number 14 is a product demonstration. Again, something that is going to drive a lot of sales, but show people how to use your product. This could be either a simple product tutorial of the basic features, or maybe you show people some hidden features or hidden uses that people didn't really know existed, but are pretty cool. Number 15 is tutorials and education. Teach people something helpful in your niche that'll help them achieve a result specific to your product or industry. For example, this video right here fits into that category. InVideo has got a free editing software that allows you to edit videos for social media, and so I am here giving away a ton of tips and tricks you can use to grow your social media with Instagram Reels. As the two are correlated, a bunch of you are going to find this video and then find the amazing free editor of InVideo. So it is a win-win situation, and you can do this for your business as well. If you run a marketing agency, give away some marketing tips. If you run a fitness business where you sell protein, supplements, etc., give away some tips to work out better and improve those results. And naturally, that'll lead to not only more followers, but more customers for your products. Number 16 is before and after videos. This one is hitting two birds with one stone. Not only will it allow you to grow fast, but also get a lot of customers. Show people the before and after of using your product or service or along those lines, and show a massive transformation, which will just work like a charm for you. Number 17 is promoting a special offer. If you've released a new product, you're running a special sale or something like that, tell people about it with Instagram Reels. At the moment, they're getting a ton of views in the algorithm, so your promotion will be seen by a lot more people than a regular post. Now, number 18 is unboxing videos or packing videos. So when you're packing it before you're actually sending it to them, both of these I've seen do absolutely insane on social media. Whether it is your own created content or user generated, this will work well. Now, number 19 can be a more informal, more personal get to know me video where you answer questions that you might get asked a lot, or share some personal details about yourself, some fun facts that people may not know. Again, this might not drive a ton of new followers, however, it will help audience development, turning your existing followers into more loyal fans. Now, number 20, the last one and a big one, is Instagram versus reality videos. We all know there may often be a massive difference between Instagram and reality across many niches, whether this is misconceptions or just different things that people expect based off their Instagram, what they see on Instagram compared to what the actual reality is. So have some lighthearted fun, poke some fun at these misconceptions, and just be more genuine and relatable to your audience. Show what really happens, show how things really work, show people what the real expectations are. Now, before we move ahead to some tips and tricks you can use to improve your reels to actually get better results, because even with a good idea, you want to make sure the reel itself is actually good as well. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as here on InVideo, we are putting out awesome content every single week about marketing. So subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Now, here are the 3 key tips to making reels that perform better. And I'm just going to say this, 2 things you need to keep in mind before we get into these 3 things. Reels and content on social media in general is pushed in the algorithm based on how many people click on your video as a percentage, which is known as the click-through rate. And number 2, the watch time percentage. So how long do people actually watch your video? If you can optimize to get more people clicking on your content, and then when people do click on your content, they watch it for a longer percentage, that is pretty much all you need to crush it with video content online. So the first tip is to use trending music in your videos. This is going to help stimulate people from an audio standpoint and help keep them listening and watching for longer. Tip number 2 is to cut out the fluff and make it short, sharp, and engaging as possible. If you can get the same point across in a 10-second video as you can in a 20-second video, likely the 10-second video will be more engaging, and if people watch it multiple times, that is going to drive your watch time percentage through the roof. And then number 3 is to make sure you have good lighting and audio, even if this just means you have nice natural lighting, or you get a softbox like what I've got here, or a microphone. That'll help you make higher quality content that is more visually appealing and keep people watching for longer. At the end of the day, the more captivating a reel is, the longer people are going to watch it for, and Instagram will see this as a great signal that the content is good, so they will push it out to more people. And then before we move on to the final part of the video, where I'm going to walk you through how to turn these video ideas into actual reels in minutes using InVideo, make sure once again you subscribe to the channel. And I want to tell you guys a little bit of a secret. I personally am horrible at editing videos. I outsource all of my editing work to my team because it's just not something I'm great at. And even me, who cannot edit videos well at all, is able to use this video editor to get results. So pretty much anyone can. Let's dive into my screen and I will show you how. So diving into my screen, I've pulled up the InVideo editor. If you want to get yourself free access to this, just go use the link below. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to select the vertical 9:16, which is the format for Instagram Reels. And instantly you can already see templates that you can use, such as the TikTok Vogue challenge, which you could then add, and you can use that template, which then gives you the text, the format to create it very, very simply. All you would have to do is click use this template, which is then going to add it into your personal editor. And then we will just wait for this to load. And then all you have to do is upload your own video, add it in, and the format is already there. You can see you can edit the text. A lot of people have hopped on the Vogue challenge, so I decided to step it up. You could almost leave that as it is and just change the background video to one of you walking into the frame, doing a pose, and then as you can see, the Vogue cover comes up, and you can add your different images for that. And just like that, you can create a beautiful Instagram reel that can also actually be shared on TikTok, and you can do it in just minutes. Literally, all you have to do to edit this is to put in a video of you walking into the frame, add 3 different shots, and boom, just like that, you have done. Then you're simply going to download it, add it to your Instagram Reels, and boom, simple as that. And that's it for the video. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more consistent marketing tips and tricks. And if you want to get yourself access to the InVideo editor to turn these Instagram Reels to life, there'll be a link for that down below. This is Josh Ryan with InVideo. I will see you next time.